Welcome to day 19 of Monk Mode. My name is Sam. If you're new here, this little series I've just started here is random update videos on my Monk Mode journey. Although it is day 19 today, this is day 19's video. I've only done 3 or 4 of these videos now, but I thought I might as well make one. So, my phone's on 9% as well, so this will have to be quick. So today's a Saturday, so I got up at 4 a.m. this morning. On the grind. I got up at 4, was at my desk by 4:10, did 40 minutes of editing for a vlog, then went to work, normal stuff. This morning did my cold shower. I think I did like 40 push-ups. What else? I'm just looking at my list here. My alarms, my desk, work block done, get ready done, blah blah blah. So I got everything. Basically this morning I had scheduled out between 4 and 5, I wanted to get work done and get things done, and then from 5 till 6:30, get ready, 6:30, leave, and then I worked. I was going to work 7 till 3, I ended up working 7 till 4, but extra hour, get paid, so let's go. So that's that. So this morning was really well. For the short amount of time I had, I made the most of it, did some push-ups, did some stretching, did my stuff, right? Then I worked, came home at 4, haven't really got much done. I had tea, did the dishes, whatever. I've been sitting at my desk for about half an hour now. It's currently 8:13 p.m. And I want to make this little update video because this morning I got up and it was extremely cold. I'm currently in my jumper. It's not extremely cold anymore. It's just, right, well. I got up, it was extremely cold. And I was cold. And I showered because I had to get ready for work. And every time I shower, I will do 30-second cold shower at the end. That's my cold shower for the day. I do minimum 30 seconds, right? Most days I'm now doing this twice. Although it isn't good to do right before bed, so if I'm doing this a second cold shower, it'll be before like 5, 6 p.m. because it wakes you up. But it's this one task. And so this morning I showered and I was done with my cold shower. And I was standing there contemplating whether I should do the cold shower because in my head, my cope brain was like, it's 5. I was like, it's like 5:15 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday. I've had to go to work. I'm about to go and make breakfast and slowly get ready and relax, right? I don't want to have to cold shower. It's freezing. I'm already cold. I'm like, it's freezing. I'm shivering. Why do I want to be more cold? There's no, like, how does this make sense? And I realised that's why I need to do it. I realised it's cold. That's why I need to have cold shower. This is probably as cold as it's been for a while, right? It's currently late May, almost June. And as we go through the year in Australia, it gets colder and colder, and winter comes, right? The seasons, if you know, obviously different parts of the world, the seasons are different. So you might be watching this in America, or you might be watching this from the UK, you might be watching this from wherever you're watching this. In Australia, though, June, right, is when winter starts. So it's getting colder and colder, especially when it's 4 and 5 a.m. It's cold. I didn't want a cold shower, and I was trying to decide why I shouldn't do it, and think of reasons to do something else, and think of trying to cope and explain to myself why I shouldn't do it. And I realised that's exactly why I have to do it, because I'm looking for the easy way out. I have to stop myself right there. I have to go, it's cold. This is the most important cold shower because it is cold. I have to do this. I am shivering. I don't want to do this. I had my shower. I'm in the warm shower now. I'm standing there like, do I do it? Do I do it? I should do it. I don't do it. I should do it. I don't need to, blah, blah, blah. I did it, right? I had my cold shower. It was like 30 seconds. I'm counting. I'm like, come on, 30 seconds. End. Freezing. So cold. But it's alright. When it's already really cold and then it's 5 a.m. And the water is like ice cold. It's terrible. But it's freezing cold morning. Basically ice cold water. Super cold. Super cold shower. But I did it. And the reason I did it was because I was telling myself, even though I had all these reasons not to, even though I was telling myself why I shouldn't, I was telling myself, stop looking for the easy way out. The reason I must do this is because it's hard, because I'm coping about it, because I'm like, I don't have to, I don't need to, it's this, it's that, this reason, it's only 5 a.m, it's freezing, it's already really cold, so that's basically my cold exposure. That's why I had to do it. That's why I had to do the shower, because it was cold, because I didn't want to. That's the discipline right there. And I stood in that shower for probably 10 minutes, which I shouldn't have, right? Should have been in and out in like 3 minutes, right? But I stood there for maybe 8-10 minutes without turning to cold. And eventually, I just did. I just turned to cold, full cold, freezing, so cold. I started counting, like 1, 2, 3, counted. As soon as it's 30, right off. I did it because I had to. Because I wanted to. You have to stop looking for the easy way out. Right? Before that, in the morning, I was sitting here at my desk. It's 4:12 a.m., right? I don't know why. I just remember looking at the clock and thinking that and running. 4:12 a.m. I was sitting at my desk, laptop open, CapCut open. I had all this footage I had to put in. I didn't want to do the editing. I wanted to watch YouTube. I wanted to, go and watch, do something else. I wanted to even go and do a workout with my dumbbells that are right there. Would have been more fun. Right? Actually, let's get dumbbells. That's one of them. That's 10 kilos right there. Anyway, let's put that back. Anything would have been more fun than sitting there and doing whatever I was going to do, right? The editing. And I told myself, I have to do it because it's hard. I need to stop looking for the easy way out. That's why I did it. That's why I had to do it. That's why it was so important. Because it was a day I didn't want to do it. Discipline is all fun when you're having a great day. When it's like, oh, I'm, working out and journaling and doing this and doing that and having my cold shower. And it's just, life is hard, right? That sort of thing, right? When you're having a good time, that's motivation. This is discipline, right? The days where I'm getting up at 5 a.m., I'm going to my laptop and working. And I'm tired. I want to get back in bed. And I have to force myself to go to the desk. That's discipline. This, 10 times harder. Getting up at 4 a.m., it's freezing cold, I'm already shivering, and I have to have a cold shower. That's way harder. Life stuff, right? Candace Owen, right? Life sucks, get a helmet. Right? That quote's so funny. Anyway, we'll just, if you know that quote, you know it, and maybe research it, I don't know. It was just a funny clip that I was sort of. I had to do it because it was hard. I had to stop looking for the easy way out. If you've made it this far into the video, which most people probably haven't, so if you're still here, which you are, because I'm talking to you right now, thanks so much. Thank you, genuinely thank you for making it this far into my little rant, my little documentation. Because you're seeing this journey as it's happening, you're seeing this moment in time of me talking about this lesson I've learned and my experiences, and that's helping me, so thank you very much. I hope this video is helping you, and it's coming to an end, right? The reason I did the cold shower was because it was hard. And I know I've just repeated myself 10 times. I'm going to say it, I'm not going to say it again. You've got the message. I'm not repeating myself. I'm not saying it again, right? I had to do it because I didn't want to. The only reason I forced myself to do it, after having argued with myself and convinced myself not to, the only reason I did that cold shower was because I didn't have to. I didn't want to. And I decided from there, I can do a cold shower later, right? I can do it tonight. I'm gonna come home from work dirty, covered in mud and dirt, right? I'm gonna shower then. I'll cold shower then. It'll be warm in the afternoon, right? Now it wasn't. It was freezing and raining all day, but I was like in my head. That's what I was thinking. Did it anyway. I did it because I didn't want to. That's why. Stop looking for the easy way out. Monk mode day 19. 11 days to go till the 30 days are over. And honestly, I might continue to just keep going past 30 days because let me have some water. I know this is not an actual bottle of Prime. It's a bottle, but it's just water. I get them from my work, and I just get like one a weekend. I now have like 5 of them. Just literally one right here. I just use them as water bottles because why not? So monk mode, right? This rest of this video is going to be me ranting about monk mode, right? Monk mode. So it's currently day 19 of monk mode, and I genuinely feel like I'm sort of in two minds. I feel like it's good to have seasons of on and seasons of off, right? We'll do 30 days of monk mode and maybe a couple of weeks of this, or break, or explore, or different regiment, right? And I also have this mindset of like, I need to just keep working. Like, if as soon as I take a break, the momentum stops, and I'm starting from day 0, why would I do that? Why wouldn't I want to just keep going? But I'm also in the mindset of doing a social monk mode. When I finish this monk mode of isolation, of work. Okay, I say isolation. I isolate myself anyway. I'm not a very social person, right? So we're going to get to that soon. But I was thinking, when this finishes, I could do a social monk mode, where I just try and talk to like one person a day, or I try and lock in on social skills and talking to people, because that's something I don't do. The one thing I don't do, the one thing I know I need to improve but haven't improved at all, right? I've been doing self-improvement for 2.5 years. I've been working out for 2.5 years. I'm making YouTube videos for a year and a half, right? The one thing that I know I have had, that I know I should do, and I know I should improve, but have never once actually stuck to, right? I've tried it here and there. I've done 2-3 day stints, never actually stuck to any of it for longer than 3 days, is social skills, building my social skills. And I think, potentially, I may start a like social monk mode challenge, potentially, maybe, I'm not sure. I might just try and just improve. But basically I would try and like, if I were to do this, I'd just try and talk to like one new person a day, maybe it's at the gym, maybe it's at work, have a conversation with someone, right? I was filming, not the most recent main channel video, the one before that, from 2 weeks ago. The day I was filming that, I was at the Elizabeth Quay, this nice, cool place, right? I caught the train down there, I was filming. I was filming the shot, that first opening shot, looking out over the water and the sea, right? I was filming that. And as I'm filming, I'm filming a bit, this old guy, I say old guy, he's maybe 60 years old, right? Sits down on the bench next to me. I come back and film whatever. We start talking. He's talking about how he's travelled from the UK and about how he's, blah, 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 and how what he watches on YouTube and this and his kids and all this sort of stuff. And, different advice and, his sort of stories, right? We were having a conversation for a solid 30-35 minutes. Just this random guy. I just met him, alright? I was filming a video in public. And because of that, this random guy who saw me doing this just spoke to me, right? And I spoke back to him. Right? I could have just simply, he asked me a question, I don't know, something about, filming a YouTube video. He said something completely simple. I could have said, yeah, and ignored him and kept going. But I chose in that moment to speak to him and follow with a follow-up question or a follow-up, something to start the conversation. We ended up talking for 30-40 minutes, right? That guy, I gave him my YouTube channel, right? And I think I even got his email. I think I emailed him, so I probably have his email still, right? Mate, I haven't talked to him or checked it, but I even got his email, right? Just because I talked to him, he said something to me, I said something back to him. That was something I did. I just chose in that moment. I can either cut this conversation off right now, or I can talk to him. And it ended up being a lovely, wholesome conversation about his life stories and his travelling and his kids and what he likes to do in his free time, this sort of stuff, and my experiences and what I want to do in the future. And it's a great conversation with this guy. This was like a month ago. Just because I just talked to him. That's just one time. One time I talked to someone, I had a whole conversation. It was amazing. Imagine what would happen if I did that every single day. Imagine what would happen if I did that every single day. And I document it, and I record it, and I track it, and I stick to it every single day. Well, for now, I'm in isolation, right? I'm monk mode. I'm locked in. I'm sitting in my room, talking to my phone. That's all the social interaction I need right now. Maybe in 11 days. Who knows? But I just thought that was interesting. How I was doing something. This guy spoke to me. I could have cut it off. I decided, you know what? Let's have a conversation. Right? I spoke to him. I followed up with him. 40 minutes later, I'm on my way. Had a great conversation. Talked to some guy. Gained some life experience. Gained some knowledge. Gained some wisdom. He was probably 60 years old. He had kids. Right? He had travelled. He had done these things. He had learned. Right? And a few little bits of wisdom. Nothing crazy, right? Nothing that will probably change my life significantly forever. But a few little key bits of information that I learned from him. And I'll do that again, and I'll do something else. And it's wisdom. It's knowledge. That's where, it's not just the, I want a girlfriend, I want a friend, I want to go party, whatever. It's a wholesome interaction, right? That's it. That's everything for today, day 19. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.